Jane,
Yep.
the live box came up on my computer.
Okay. Yeah, we're looking.
Yep.
Okay, all set. Okay, so we can open the meeting. It's 7:01. And just quickly, thanks for coming, Chief Bennett. We appreciate it. So we'll go to the minutes of August 24th, unless you want to go out of order. Do we want to go out of order so the chief can get off the phone, off the call?
I think that's the polite thing to do.
Okay, I do too. Sorry, I had to rush home. So, okay, so go for it. We're talking about Halloween, trick or treat.
As part of our COVID-19 update, the chief and I met to talk about Halloween, and we are very much of the same mindset. And I just think Halloween should happen. I think it can be done correctly. And if the chief wants to add to it.
I don't think there's anything right now holding us back that we can't move forward with Halloween. I believe the governor sent out his latest restrictions or updated restrictions, basically stating that we could, or our community could go forward with it. Obviously following some safety precautions. So, you know, one is mask for all. Try to social distance when possible around other large groups other than your own families. We can also put out code red alerts advising everybody, you know, a couple times a week before Halloween, or once or a week for 2 weeks prior to Halloween about what we recommend. But yeah, I feel we should comfortable that we should move forward.
I do as well. I read the guidelines, the hand sanitizer. I can keep that on my porch without any problem. Leave the candy outside, just watch them. You always get that one kid who wants to take extra. But I don't have a problem with that. Earl, how about you?
Oh, no, I was gonna pretty much have Halloween either way.
By the way, yeah.
I'm all for Halloween.
We have a plan. We're gonna a piece of Schedule 35 pipe and hook it up with decorations on it and a glove.
Very
And
Slide them down. Nice.
That
We were thinking
everybody-
slingshot.
So that way each kid can only get one piece, and we'll just send it down the tube and they can put their bag there and get it and be on their way.
Yeah, I think I like that. We might have to copy that, Earl. It might be easier than the slingshot. So, okay. So I think that's great. I do think the code red alerts would be perfect, and put it up on our website as well. Just so everybody's aware. I know I've had people asking me, is there going to be Halloween? I'm like, I think so. So, okay. Awesome.
Yeah, I can work with Holly. Holly's very artistic. We can come up with a nice cell to put on the website showing what to do.
Awesome.
Great.
Right. Thank you. And thank you, Chief Bennett, again for being available.
No,
and
I-
making your recommendations.
Not a problem. Is that it?
That's it. You can leave if you want.
Oh, okay.
Okay.
So Jane, do you want me to finish going through the COVID updates and then we'll head to the minutes?
That would be great.
Okay. So some of the more simple updates that we've had in the past week from the state, things like from 6 people to 10 people can be seated together at the restaurants now. Restaurants using tents can actually have all 4 sides of the tents up, but they have to treat it with all the same protocols that the restaurant does on the inside. So I'm working with both the building commissioner and the fire chief with regard to heaters and what they can use and what they can't use. The Department of Fire Safety actually has a really good website, and it actually gives that information. So anybody who's looking for it can go right to that. Self-serve at retail establishments can open. They could open as of this morning, so you can get your own coffee at Cumberland Farms now, again.
Oh, yay. I don't drink coffee, so that was never affecting me.
Not a factor.
I know a lot of people were upset about that, so, okay.
We currently have one new active case, which brings us to a grand total of 1. We seem to be getting 1 at a time with like 30 days in between, so. And the letter went to the superintendent outlining what was discussed at the last meeting as far as following MIAA rules, and so far so good. Haven't heard a word on any front as far
Okay.
as sports go, so gonna knock on wood.
It was actually nice to see kids playing soccer and on Saturday. I was in Hubbardston, but drove by the field and the parents were very respectable. I took a look, I stopped, and the kids are playing and the parents were apart from each other and wearing masks. So it did look like
Good.
it could possibly work out really well.
I think it will. I think parents really want their children to be playing sports, and they're going to do everything that they can to make sure that it continues, so. And they don't want sick kids.
No, nobody wants that, I'm sure. Just quickly, Mike Curry just wanted to make sure that we targeted some of the larger communities like Baldwinville Center and Victoria Lane in regards to the Halloween. So,
Oh, we're gonna get the word out there, Mike.
okay, I knew you'd say that, but I wanted to just let him know that we said it.
All right. We're still in a holding pattern as far as reopening the town offices. We're still waiting for a couple of things to be accomplished, service windows, things like that. Carter was going to join the meeting. I'm not sure what happened to him, but he has lousy service where he lives. So we'll just table that for now.
Okay.
Unless you guys have any suggestions to the otherwise.
No,
Okay.
I appreciate what you guys are doing, so.
Okay. And that's basically what I had for a COVID update at this point in time.
Okay, awesome. So Laura and Earl, were you able to review the minutes from last month? And any
Yes.
questions?
None.
Yes, they look good to me.
I like the shameless plug.
Ah,
Harder. I just like
He
laughing. I'm like,
worded
oh,
it
that
that
was
way.
good.
Yeah.
He did. So. Either one of you want to make a motion to?
I'll make a motion to accept.
I
Okay,
will second that.
thank you. All in favor? All right. Thanks. We did the COVID update, and then next is the bulky waste day, Lori.
I just want to let you guys know I'm going to be setting a date in October. It'll be a Saturday, probably the second or third one, so I have a little bit of time to get the word out. We will be able to do bulky waste. Unfortunately, at this time, I won't be able to do electronics. Our electronic shed is pretty packed, and we need to look into having someone come to take everything away. So that's a little bit of a process, but
Okay.
we'll get a 30 or 40 yard roll off down there and put together a bulky waste day, and people can bring yard clippings and compostable type items. We still do that.
Okay.
What
If you
about,
make it the third weekend, I can help you. So
Third week, third
Yep.
Saturday. Okay.
third Saturday.
and I was about to say third weekend, I can't help. So
Oh, sorry.
I was just
I
looking at my
work on-
calendar. I'm like, third weekend, I was going to volunteer too.
That's all right.
I can probably volunteer as well.
Laura can volunteer, so
Well,
you can pick stuff up and put them down. You get out of it this time, Earl.
bulky waste electronics, isn't there a place in Gardner that takes them right over by,
Yeah, Recycling USA, I think it is.
yeah. Have we tried them to get rid of all our stuff? It says free.
Actually-
They got a big sign that says free recycling. So
Yeah, not when they have to come and get it, and it's a lot. So
Well-
we do pay to get rid of it.
that was all. Just curious.
Okay.
Okay. The activities, were there any questions on your activities? You've been busy as usual, Lori.
We got a good crew in that office right now, so I do get some help.
Good.
It's very busy.
I can imagine. Any questions from Earl or Laura?
No, none for me.
All the years they've had the kite festival, I've never been home that weekend. And I always say, I'm gonna go watch that.
It
So-
did, it went really well.
That's good. Something fun to do. And is everything good with Crow Hill at this point?
Absolutely is.
Good. All right, so nice update, thank you. Earl or Laura have any reports or anything?
No,
No. No? I don't either. Got a new cat. No.
Well, congratulations.
Yeah, he was right behind me trying to get on in the window to be seen, but all right, so I think that's like it. Anything else? No more comments? Yeah.
I have a question.
Go ahead,
Yes.
Earl.
Did, as part of the opening, did they, did I hear correctly that they're allowing seating at bars?
Okay, let's clarify seating at bars.
Yeah,
So the seating at bars has to be treated exactly the same way as being seated at a table. So a couple comes in for dinner, there's two of them. They can sit together at the bar to have dinner. You still have to have food with your beverages. The next people that can sit next to them have to be at least 6 feet away. So it's the same as restaurant seating. It's not, bars are not open.
Yeah,
So the-
I thought I heard something on the news today about them opening bars, and I was a little taken back about it, but I was asking.
and the food has to be prepared at the place. It can't
Correct.
be a bag of chips that's pre-wrapped or whatever. It has to be food.
Right.
So, and another comment here is the town staff has done a great job helping residents remotely and by appointment. So thank you for that. And that
Thank
the
you.
kite festival was awesome. Any other questions? Like, I'm assuming Hannah is helping Stephen and she's learning how to do that. Hi, Hannah.
Hannah knows exactly what she's doing. She's great.
I'm pretty sure she does. So, okay. Our next meeting is October 26th. Probably
Yes.
still on Zoom, I'm assuming.
At this time, that's where we're headed.
Okay. All right. Any other comments or concerns from anybody?
Now, I have a question though. If we had
Okay.
and not that you guys, this Zoom thing is great, but if we had a meeting in that room, we could stay 6 feet apart from each other as long as the public wasn't there.
You
Yeah.
could. The only problem is you, like you said, you can't predict how many from the public are going to come
Public
in.
would come.
So,
Well, we tell them that they're not invited.
yeah.
I'm teasing.
Yeah.
For right now, it's completely Zoom, and I know that the wonderful Steve Castle and the people that work for him are always looking at new things, and so for right now, Zoom. Sorry.
Makes sense. It's okay. All right. Well, then I think we're done. We're very efficient. That's because you guys are efficient in the office. So
I'll take a quick meeting. That works.
that works. Okay. So somebody want to call to adjourn the meeting?
I'll call.
I
the
will
adjournment.
apologize.
Oh,
Nope.
I think
Second.
Laura and Earl were,
So at the same time.
okay, seconded. All right.
Great.
I think
Thank
we're
you so
done.
much, everybody.
Thank you, Lori, for everything that you're
you.
doing. And thank you, Stephen and Hannah as well. Good night, Earl. Good night, Laura.
Bye now.
Good night.
Bye.